What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I got two microphones. Two. I never get them. Fabulous followers, I'm here to make a video for you. Fajitas. This was for dinner. This was for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because I only eat one meal a day. So yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'm actually going to talk to you guys for a few minutes before I get into my music playing. Because I have to play my music when I'm cooking. It's just like cleaning. It just makes sense. Especially when this is not my plate.
Stop it. Get some help.
This is not my plate. This is one of the things you have to go through when you're single. And I'm about to be mom, grandma, nana, and a nanny. So I probably have to cook a few more meals in my lifetime. Anyway, come right back. Let's get into a little conversation, and then we're going to get into this meal. Because I'm hoping it tastes as good as it sounds. Peace. All right, let's get into it. So basically, I decided to do a voiceover because I didn't sound very loud at all. I had mentioned not having my microphones in the beginning, and when I started to edit this video, I realized that not only am I talking low, but I'm also running water. So that is why I'm doing the voiceover here. So basically, I'm just cleaning my hands, getting ready to start washing off the meat. I drain the shrimp and deshell them, and then I go in and wash the chicken. But while I'm doing that, I'm talking about how the anxiety creeped up on me with worrying about things like the cost of living being higher in Detroit, the city feeling a lot more unsafer, and not knowing if I want to do Uber, Lyft, etc. Wondering how that'll look for me when I move out on my own. I'm also discussing how the pay was significantly different in my field. But then I realized with me only wanting to do maybe 10, 15 hours a week, that I would probably be getting a non-traditional job when it comes to my actual field and doing something else that does cater to the part-time and the hours and the availability, etc., etc. As far as the moving part, I think the anxiety around making sure that I can get the van. I want to be able to move my bed, well, my mattress, but if I don't, I'm not gonna cry about it. My mattresses always cost me 300-400 or more, and it seems like I've moved without them every time I had to get a new one. But I'll do what I have to do. I also don't know if I'm gonna get storage on this end or in Detroit. I guess that'll have a lot to do with if I can take my mattress, if I can get the van, things of that nature. So the anxiety was increasing and trying to make me look at the negatives, but I knew all along, and I had even said it, I would never want to be a FaceTime grandparent. I would want to be there, spending time with my grandchild at least every weekend, every other weekend. My son's job is stationed in Detroit. The probability of us going back to Illinois one day, or I will come back to Wisconsin, is there. But for now, he can't make the move. So it makes sense for me to make the move. And God and we will figure the rest out. I want to be able to maintain my car note, my insurance, paying on my debt, and just being able to give my grandbaby something when I see it and want it. So I definitely have to think about that income piece as far as part-time work. Hopefully I can find something remote. Hopefully I will have some book sales increasing with my latest release that I'm going to do in February, God willing. So that's that on that. One moment. As far as housing, I feel like it's my son's best interest to get a 2-bedroom, not a 3-bedroom, because once my grandson is walking, at the least, I know that I'll be able to go back to some sort of full-time, working around him and his mom's schedule, because none of us want to do daycare. Don't trust it. So he's got to bounce back between me and mom and dad until he's in school. And what my son's grandma used to always do for me was, if I was working first, she got on second. And luckily, she was at a long-term job that allowed her to do that. When I was on second, I almost cut that finger. She was on first. Since I'm making fajitas, I'm trying to do more of a slice. This meat is just meat I happen to have. I didn't buy it with fajitas in mind. So, with that being said, it's a conversation I want to have with my son. But yeah, so in the in between time, you know, I really want to try to see if my mattress, I get so tired of having to re-get mattresses because the kinds I like are not expensive. So if it fits in the vehicle that I'm going to rent, I would love to take it. But anyway, what I was saying was I could just have my mattress, or I got a full-size air mattress that's already there. Yeah, and do that. So I'm going to go in with a little oregano. I'm not going to use too much seasoning because it's a lot of seasoning in the season pack. So I'm going to go in with the oregano, just a tad. Some garlic powder. Some badaya. I just been running. And some pepper. Focus up. First thing I'm gonna go in with is the chicken. Then while the chicken is going, I'm gonna cut up the steak. Then while the steak is going, when the chicken, before I throw in the steak, I'm gonna throw in the veggies. Just know that. Then the steak, and then the shrimp last, because the shrimp is already cooked, right? As far as life, I'm good about leaving my job. I'm more comfortable with the whole relocation thing. The only thing I think may be an obstacle for me, mental health, anxiety-wise, is driving Lyft in Detroit. Their streets are horrible. Potholes worse than Chicago and Rockford put together. And they got some unsafe turfs that I don't really know. No, I don't drive at nighttime, but still, I have to really think about that. I'm planning to get my concealed, but it's still like, you know what I'm saying, they coming in with that MO, so they already going to be on it. I got to throw off safety and carrying on and whatnot. So we're going to see how that part goes. So I'm just trying to think of how to generate enough revenue, keep up my car note insurance without my son having to stress about that. Couple of loans and, you know, little payments and stuff that I have that I still have to keep up with. And, man, but when I tell y'all, on the other side of anxiety is so much excitement and enthusiasm and overwhelmness and joy. Like, I want this boy here yesterday. I cannot freaking wait to just be like doing my granny thing, doing my nana thing, and hoping that I don't get into it with his people about hogging him too much and carrying on. Like, hey, you called me for this. Type stuff. But no, I'm sure that I'll be giving them a little time because I got to run my errands and take my little break and get baths and wash clothes and from now and then and carrying on, right? I suppose. So that's how that is coming around thus far.
Rich. I know you bleed like I bleed, we feel the same pain. And if we ever choose a side, gon' be the same gang. With all these niggas switching up, it's hard to maintain. I know you with me, right or wrong, won't ever change lane. We gon' slide to the end, my brother, my guy. And my friend could never cut ties. We locked in, a 1-2 punch. We top 10.
And if you get tested, just know I'm stepping with the Wesson. Them niggas gon' learn from all the smoke, we giving lessons. Danny Glover with the weapon. The violence see me getting hectic. Modern day, we living reckless, yeah. Come from the same cloth, then you definitely my brother. We always found a way, every day throughout the struggle. We got different mothers, so we hustle, got money through muscle. We had to maintain, so fuck it, we went and done. In the city, bullets rain, my little deceased, you feel my pain. Hear about niggas down, fucked up my brain. I started to get closer to who ain't never switched the lane. We learned how to hustle, but stayed away from all that cane. Some shit will never change. Little niggas still be in the streets, tryna cup up on some hundreds, destined to be me, so now you see. We could've did some times, I've been deceased. The hooper dreams that put us in our peace.
We gon' slide to the end, my brother, my guy. And my friend could never cut ties. We locked in, a 1-2 punch. We top 10.
And if you get tested, just know I'm stepping with the West.
So what else I want to talk to y'all about? If I'm not able to rent a van, I got to think about if I'm going to take 2 trips or if I'm going to get a storage on this end. Because I'm thinking I might end up having to get a storage on that end. Right now he has a garage, but are we gonna have that when he gets the 2-bedroom? So that's something to consider. Maybe having a conversation again with my boy about that. Cause life is like a bowl of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. But I know blessings and abundance and so much else is coming. Y'all, I've been trying to finish this book, the short story book that I want to put out for Valentine's Day. And I want to have 28 stories in there, you know. I'm born on the 28th. And, child, I think I got like 10, 12 to go. I know. But I need to knock that out because I've been wanting to continue to freshen up on my French and get more acquainted with Spanish for my grandbaby. And I guess we can't learn at the same time when he a baby. But some days I feel like that book is keeping me away from practicing my languages more. And I've been doing some sign language. I got a couple clients I go to for one or another reasons. They do sign language. So sometimes I practice with them too. I think what I'm most worried about is the Spanish because I never took Spanish. I always took French as an easy A, you know, being from a Creole family. Creole ain't shit but chopped up ghetto French. So that's how that went. Bonjour, oui, oui. Mostly I just want to teach him like common greetings, you know, how to speak, how to ask for help, how to have good etiquette, thank you, please and thank you, how to count, how to ask for help. Yeah. So those kind of things. keep me excited and overwhelmed with joy for when those worry sometimes try to come in and say, well, what if you can't pay your car note? And, well, what if you can't find a job? Or, you know, what if you meet a woman and you want to take her to a nice hotel room? It's funny because I had a little difference of opinion earlier with a young lady, and I know being a YouTuber didn't start this problem, but I definitely feel like it perpetuates it, bringing shit to social media. And so I had asked people, like, am I tweaking because I won't pursue a relationship with her, knowing that when I move, I won't have income? And there's no timeline to when I will get income. So whatever I will be trying to keep together will be my main focus. It's my car, my insurance, my debt. And she went on to say how she want to do this with me and that with me, and you know, I'm blocking my blessings, and she really trying to show me that people good out here. A lot of stuff that I've heard so many times, y'all, and I know it's bad, but I don't even want to hear a woman tell me that she thank God for me ever again, because I've heard that countless times, you guys, and then it end up being the devil. So you don't gotta say you thank God for me. You don't gotta say you love me. You don't gotta do none of that. But what you do have to do is be honest, and we can deal with the rest. I'm a Scorpio. We open to a lot. You just gotta talk to us, you know? Because we smell a rat a mile away. We already know your truth before we ask you what your truth is. So when you lie about it, it's kind of like, yep, this ain't going nowhere. But yeah, I just don't think I should be dating with serious intentions until I'm back in my own crib and in the workforce full time. That's only right. And if you're really interested in me, like, what's the drama with waiting a year before you get serious? Like, to me, like, that's that whole lesbian U-Haul mentality, you know? Not to mention that this individual is in Wisconsin. I'm getting ready to move to Michigan. So I'm not going to have no money to fly you out. I'm not going to have no money to get no room when you get there. I'm not going to have, like, come on. Let's see this for what it really is. All right, we just added the steak. I got the backup camera still on the eye.
Like, what you really on with a nigga? Like, for real. I told her if you try and be my bitch, then be my bitch. Yeah, I'm faithful, but when I ain't shit, girl, I ain't shit. You see me with that bitch, I seen you with that nigga, I ain't trippin'. I told her if you try and be my bitch, then be my bitch. I told her if you try and be my bitch, then be my bitch. Yeah, I'm faithful, but when I ain't shit, girl, I ain't shit. You see me with that bitch, I seen you with that nigga, I ain't trippin'. I told her if you try and be my bitch, then be my bitch. I let you raise hell cause you was hell risen. And I let you talk your shit cause you don't tell business. I'm in the streets, nickel with them shells in it.
Time to get her done. I'll tell y'all what I am most excited about. It looks like, I think I'll just start with one. I'm really looking forward to checking out the drag show in Detroit and their Pride. Of course, whenever I'm going anywhere, whether it's to visit or relocate, I always do hours and hours of research. And I was very excited to see that their drag scene is popping. and their pride look like it's going to be a great experience. I've always done Chicago. One year I did Nashville. That was a joke. I want to do Dallas. But, so yeah, I'm looking forward to getting around the Rainbow Crew every now and again. When KJ's spending time with his parents. When his dad is off. And whatnot. I think I'm gonna let this pan go. When it's time to pack the kitchen, it's 4 o'clock. I may be done for the day. I only did half a day. So yeah, I'm done because I'm using some PTO for the morning. I used PTO yesterday for the storm. You know, I could have worked from home, but I didn't. I was lazy. My brain and my body didn't feel like doing much. And I'm disappointed in the body part because I said I was going to take my butt, where y'all? To the gym. Yep. But did we get there? Nope. Now, I don't use the taco sauce like you did from the taco spot. And I don't use sour cream. I use salsa and I love it. So mind the business that pays you if you do not. So I'm going to go ahead and let you get the first bite. Because that's just how awesome I am. It's going to be problems for us, people. It went from a fajita to a burrito. Ooh, child. Chicken steak and shrimp fajita. Cheese, salsa. Mixed veggies. First bite goes to you. Ooh, that shrimp right up front. That's a hit. Namaste.
Rich. I know you bleed like I bleed, we feel the same pain. And if we ever choose a side, gonna be the same gang. With all these niggas switching up, it's hard to maintain.